Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this week's biblical exhortation. And this week, we will be reading from Psalm 145, verse 8, the King James Version, and it reads, "The Lord is gracious and full of compassion, slow to anger, and of great mercy." The title of today's message is Slow to Anger. I know that every single one of us have experienced being angry before. Rather that is being angry at others or being angry at ourselves. It is important to note that every person does not handle anger the same way. One may experience a higher level of anger. Or for today's topic, some may get angry faster than others. Psalm 145 verse 8 tells us that the Lord is slow to anger. And the Bible tells us that we should be the same. James chapter 1 verse 19 tells us, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God." So here we are given specific instructions that are important when handling conflict. We should be swift to hear, which means to be open and attentive to what is being said. We should be slow to speak, so not always quick to respond to someone. And then we should be slow to wrath or slow to anger. There are many negative consequences of being quick to anger, such as depression being caused from it, increased anxiety. It can lead to arguments and conflicts that can have a bad ending, and can also cause relationships to be strained that can lead to distrust, or even in relationships, divorce. Proverbs 16 verse 32 says, "He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty." So while anger is not a sin, anger not controlled can lead to sin. But I have great news. If you can't control your anger on your own, the God I serve can help you control it. He has helped me in this area because growing up, I was the one that was always quick to try to hurt others that hurt me. So these are things that I encourage you to do to help with uncontrolled anger. It involves yielding it to God. You should express to God that this is something you can't handle on your own once you realize that you may have uncontrolled anger. You should then pray and ask God to help with your emotions and with your reactions to your emotions. Ask God to help you to be slow to anger. Make it plain and simple. Lord, help me to be slow to anger like you. Additionally, when you feel yourself getting mad, take deep breaths and try walking away from the situation. Oftentimes, you may need a couple of minutes, maybe even a couple of hours before responding to someone that may be upsetting you or something that may be upsetting you, because it could lead to calmer results when you have calmed down. Being quick to anger can lead to death. That is the harsh truth, but you never know the end results of where uncontrolled anger can take you. But God brings life to us. He brings life to us all. So allow God to help in this area, and He will make you more like Him and make you slow to anger. I pray this is a blessing to you and those around you, and I encourage you to come back again next week for another biblical exhortation. I love you all, and thank you for listening.